Talk about this Roman Reigns WrestleMania.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I got a full house. We might have one more coming, but just before that, we'll do this. This is DWTT coming to you from the Emirates. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. I feel like it's been a long time, but it's only been a week. I think because I didn't do a show on Saturday. I felt like I haven't done a show in a while, but I did a show on Saturday anyways, as Mr. Tom will tell you. I canceled our show and I still did a show. Imagine that. But anyways, let's get into it. Where do you want to go? Because there's been a lot of stuff since we last talked. Saka is looking like the world-class player a lot of people say he is.
Let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this whole conversation tonight. Let's talk about those Spurs.
All right, so there you go. That team made a big change. I think they got pushed and they had to go with it. Conte decided he was done. The man threw out the white flag, said, "Take me. Can you get me out of here? Fire me. Do something." And they obliged. They had to anyways. So Conte is out. That team has no manager, and we'll see if they can even get another one.
Well, so they're the very good one that got fired last week. So
yeah, we can get into that as well because Nagelsmann, lost his girl, lost his club. The man's lost 3 matches. He's lost 3 matches, and he's lost 3 matches.
It's a bad week, man.
His girl's like
the icing on the cake, right? Lost his girl, lost his job. Found out that he lost his job via social media because of the reports he lost his job. Still had to go in to his office to officially be fired. And then the worst part of it all, he then looked on the TV and saw he's being linked with a Spurs job.
That guy's having a bad. That was 24 hours. That wasn't even like a week. No. In 24 hours, the man lost his job, lost his girl, and next job up is with that team. But let's get into it. So, Sam has joined us. Welcome to. Some guy named Mr. Tom joined us earlier. He's learning English so he can turn down the job. You've got Sam has joined us. Travis Bickle. I don't even know who that is.
It's from
Taxi Driver,
the movie.
Oh.
You talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Every human, yeah. Who's going to want that job? Because it's not all right. Well, I guess we're here. Who's going to want that job? I don't think nobody's going to want that job unless they're going to have to pay them what, 20 mil a year now? Because wasn't Conte getting 15? Sam joined us. Arsenal Forever has joined us. Welcome to the show. Yeah, if Mourinho and Conte can't succeed at that club, who else? Who's next?
Man, that club is, I was say French. I think about basketball. That club is done and dusted, man. They are getting ready for the Dokken concerts, man. They're getting ready for White Snake. You know, that's what they're getting ready for, man. They're getting ready for a little bit of that. Guns N' Roses, Rolling Stones, Duran, Pet Shop Boys, Princess. You know, you could just go down the list of MC Hammer. They're all going over to White Hart Lane because that's what that place is for, man. It's for entertainment, and as an Arsenal fan, you know, we've sat here for the last 2 years raising hell about our owners, but boy, you talk about some scandalous stuff over there, man. They moved into a stadium, and they have not. You talk about they have not done anything since 1950. 1950, man. Probably since that was when Sam was born. That was when Sam Greenwood was born.
Steven, welcome to the show. Big Scudder, welcome to the show. And I didn't know. Sam said Sam is a vampire, so I think he's a little bit older than 1950.
But no, seriously, I mean, this is just Spurs are gonna go back to being Spurs all over again, man. I mean, it's just typical behavior that we saw, and they were, and you know, it's just going back to the glory days of Martin Yole and Villas Boas and all this stuff. And what was that dude's name? I can't think of the one guy's name.
One Day Ramos.
One Day Ramos. That's it. Yeah, One Day Ramos. Yeah, we going back to those days, man. I mean, we're going Eunice Kabul. We're going back to all of that stuff, man. It is prime laughing season. They'll probably sell Kane. He'll go to Manchester United, and they're going to go right down the toilet. They had an opportunity there about 3 years ago. They should have sold him and Son. They should have got them both out of there and bought 8 players. And you know, but they completely lost the plot. I really can't say I feel sorry for them because I really don't feel sorry for them. You know, and quite frankly, I'm going to sit back and enjoy this collapse. I think the Premier League is going to enjoy this collapse. This will be something that will be epic and great theater.
Yep. And before we continue on, we're going to say hello to Ray, who joined us. Yes, Sam is the vampire. He was born many centuries ago, and look how pretty he still looks. Right? Who would take that job after Conte spoke the truth about the players, manager, and owners? Though in Kane leaving in the club just looks a disaster.
Sam Allardyce.
All right, Tony, you got anything to say about this?
About what?
What? What?
It just froze on me.
Hey, go ahead and hit the screen. Where's that? Pull it out.
Wait a second. Are you serious?
It froze.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, you got two screens. Bro.
You got the first one. You got the first one this week.
Yeah. Well, I had a whole diatribe over here on Spurs.
And talking about the last 5 minutes. And Tony, what are we talking about again?
I was seeing if there was my comment I made about Sam, but no, it's still the Spurs.
Oh my gosh! So, Tony, any thoughts on that team and losing their manager and definitely losing what could be the England's top scorer, future top scorer?
I'm surprised they haven't done it earlier in the season. They've never looked good, even against the bottom teams that struggle for them. They're lucky to be where they are in the table. They're not that good of a club. To be interesting to see what happens after Kane and Son leave because they really don't have anybody else. So that's about all I have to say about Spurs. I'm just glad we're finally to finish ahead of them. Yay.
Rafa Benitez, that sounds interesting. Yeah. Conte, well, think about it. Both Conte and Mourinho have done some good things for that team, but they never helped him out. So Nuno has won a trophy. Oh man, that's right. And Nuno, what did he win when he left? Where did he go?
I mean,
like the Saudi League Cup.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what you call it? Lucas Moura has more titles than the whole team.
That's crazy. That's just crazy. Yeah, Mr. Tom, talk to me about that team and Come on, you have to be laughing at them, no matter how high up the table they are from you.
Well, there's not much new I can add because I think Matt and Tony have summed this up and yourself. But as someone in the comment section said, people spent years saying like, "Oh, Poch is inexperienced. You need to get in a proven winner." They've had 2 proven winners since then, and they've managed to turn 2 proven winners into we've been at a club and won nothing. Marino left there or sacked, joined another club and won a European trophy
in less than a year.
Yeah,
and that team couldn't win what was it called?
The Scudetto.
No, what was the European trophy they could have won?
The Coppa Italia.
No,
you talking about the conference
league.
The conference league. They couldn't win that one.
League Cup. Yeah.
I think you have the top English score. You know what? This is why that trophy has to be taken away. You have the England's future top scorer playing in the what's it called again?
Oh no! He never played in the conference league. Harry Kane.
He didn't play in the conference league.
No, he was in the Champions League, wasn't he?
I thought they got knocked down one year, and it still didn't help them.
No. Conference League's only been going 2 years. You'd be thinking Europa League.
Ah, okay. I don't. Anyways, they have to. This is not looking good for England football.
Gary's
That's all I
trying
say.
to make it look grimmer for him.
I did. I was trying to reach. I was reaching, but I got called out. But yeah, no. As they say, I like what they're doing to that program. Daniel Levy, 10 more years, please. 20 more years. Keep doing what you're doing.
Tottenham do impress me though, and before you get upset, I'm going to say what they impressed me at is they managed to find new ways to hit the highs of low depths. They constantly find new ways to amaze with the trash that comes out of there.
People were laughing at us for spending 55 on Jesus. They spent 68 on Richarlison, who scored 2 goals, but had them both called back.
I want y'all to think about this. Who the hell fires their manager in the middle of the day like that? It's out of nowhere on a Sunday. I mean, you would have thought they fired him last week.
They fired him at 12:30.
They've played 2 international games. He's had time to sit at home, think about what he said. They've had time to delegate it, and then they fired him yesterday. It's like Craig getting fired on his day off for stealing boxes.
He went back to Italy. That's
what I'm saying.
How little of a shit he gave about him.
Yeah.
He did. He said what he said, and then he was like, "Right,
I'm
going back to Italy. I'm going back to Italy. If you want to negotiate a settlement, I'll see you next week." Brilliant. Brilliant.
I mean, bro. You talk about a joke of a club, man. Always will be, man. Just get ready to enjoy it. Things are getting back to the way it used to be. They had, and I'll be quite frankly honest with y'all, man. They have had opportunity for at least the last 5 or 6 years to have, legit chances of winning something. They could have won the Champions League. They was in the title shot there for about 2 or 3 years. Nothing became of it, and this is it. This is what happened when you waste opportunities.
Yeah, they shouldn't have played Kane in that championship final. They should have at least let him sit on the bench and get a medal. I think that's where they went wrong in that one. But let's say hi. Monty has joined us. Welcome, Monty, to the show. As he says, Conte realized you can't polish a
tud.
And here we go. Rumor has it Conte wanted to catch the last Ryanair flight. Oh man. And as Sam says, Spurs fans need to wake up and realize the real problem they have is Daniel Levy. That snake promises the world and delivers nothing. Yeah, that's been the thing. They all kind of went after the managers, and the managers have done absolutely nothing. They've just won them lots of games.
I can tell you.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. It's just in my head. I can tell you the moment that I personally realised it wasn't going to go well for him was in the first game. His first home game was Tottenham against Leeds, and Leeds were 1-0 up at half time. And Tottenham scored, right? And before Tottenham scored, he comes out and he has to, they are the home team, keeping this in mind. And he has to turn to the fans and start going, come on, I want to hear some noise. Like, why do you have to motivate a team? Like, you've been part of this team for 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes, like 45 minutes. And you're having to motivate the fans of this team at home to make noise, to motivate you to beat a team that goes on to was survived by a point in the final day of the season. Embarrassing. And I think that should have told him right there what he's actually agreed to.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We welcome in Lonzo to the show. Lonzo, how you doing?
How you guys doing?
Doing good. We're just sitting here talking about that team, and some people said London is still red. There's a power shift in North London. There was never a power shift. Was there a shift? Did they actually have control of this thing? Even when they were
finished ahead of us for 7 years.
Is that a power shift though?
It was a slight power shift there.
It kind of was. I mean, to be fair,
we won 3 FA Cups during that time.
Yeah, but yeah.
Like they won what? They won nothing during that time.
Yeah, but to be fair, right, the way modern football is structured especially between the big six, you all prioritise the Champions League over the FA Cup. You all do.
True.
That is a trophy. It's not a literal. It's a metaphorical trophy.
I can't go for that. That's where I got into this trouble. Got into this problem.
No, I don't agree with that, but they all think it. That's the point I'm making.
I hope they don't anymore because I don't like that thought process. Lonzo, you got anything to say about this North London power shift? It's turning back red again.
Well, I believe during that time, we've beaten them during that time. So, you can say what you want. I think, at that time we were going through a lot of changes as well during that time, and so they always had one constant, and that's Harry Kane. He's always doing well for them. Besides that, I think, Son maybe, but other than that, I think whenever you're down and out, and you can still compete against Tottenham and still beat them, kind of shows you that they've had maybe 1, 2, 3, 1 derbies. They haven't even swept a derby, I believe. Maybe one time, I think. So, historically we've always been better than them, and we always will be better than them. And it seems like that this year's we've changed the corner a little bit as far as Arsenal being back on top. That's what she said.
Yes, for sure.
Sorry, everyone. Someone take Ray's phone away from him. He's drunk, clearly.
What did he say?
He said
the next thing. The next thing after that. He can just throw me on that. The next thing.
Hey, you look at the table, right? You look at the table and you go, it sounds crazy, but it's not so much crazy, is it?
I mean,
yeah,
to me, it's like
it is crazy.
Fulham have come; they become good again, and I think it's good for Fulham to finally be out that relegation zone and be a club, which is a good thing for us to have rivals, right? Other than Tottenham and Chelsea, it's good to have Brentford and Fulham there too, as a formidable rival, I guess, if you want to say that. But, it's good, I think, for the league.
Yeah.
In my opinion, anyway.
Yeah,
Do you know Mitrovic? Mitrovic got a 9-game ban in the Championship for elbowing Ben White.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
genuinely true. No, I'm just saying. It's genuine. So while you're all sitting there praising, I know Arsenal fans like you praising Fulham are good now. It's like no one of their players tried to cripple one of your players.
We don't like that player now. He hasn't changed. It's the same guy.
You don't like Ben White?
No, we don't like Mitrovic.
He knows he's just trying to be really funny. Trying to be really funny.
Be clever, huh?
Ha ha he.
Succeeding.
Let's go into something that we definitely want to talk about. Let's go and talk about our star boy, Helen product. Makes more as I heard a fan from that team talk about. He makes more money than Harry Kane, but what has he done? Well, I think he's won a couple of trophies, if I recall, and Harry Kane has not. And he's trying to get his team to win the big one. So, what do you guys think about Bukayo Saka? I just wish he didn't have to play so much for England. Until Southgate leaves, they're going to win nothing. Seems like a waste. What's that, Tony?
Said, yep. They're wasting the young players they have. Kind of a golden opportunity for them. It's kind of like Belgium had. Belgium pretty much wasted it.
They need to hire Conte.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about buying the best players. They're English.
So it was a 3-game ban on Ben White. Phil ban Ben White. Misspoke.
And Mitrovic is out for 10 games because of the shove on the official. So
they gave him 10 games for that. Ooh,
yeah. You
got a malice in the palace treatment.
Yeah. If somebody said his Grealish is worth 100 mil, Saka is worth 3 times.
He's not been. I don't think he's been given a ban yet officially.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually know.
So Ray has the inside scoop. I mean, his uncle is Uncle Artie, so he might know.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
He might know. The Assembled has joined us. Welcome to the show, The Assembled.
Yes,
we just finished talking about that team. And anybody else on Saka? Are we not wanting to talk about Saka? It sounds like you guys want to talk about it.
He's a good footballer.
I like I mentioned this year on Ray's podcast. I like having Arsenal trying to have their presence on the England side. That's just me. I think that's kind of cool. I think Saka deserves to be on their team. It's kind of different because it's like any other player that's playing well for a team, right? The club team. You know, who's rather have on England's team, right? I mean, I want England to do well. It's like saying, well, Harry Kane is for because Saka is to Arsenal, Harry Kane is to Tottenham. But I think we're chasing more trophy, we're chasing league, and I think that's the difference there with Saka. There's always that hurt value, right? If he gets hurt, then that's it. And we blame England for that. So, you know, I think it's kind of cool to have Saka being on the sheet at every time England play, and it counts, right? It matters. So, you know, that's my opinion, I guess, on it.
I hear you. Yep. Anybody else with Saka before we move on? Yes, we do have. Sam's got 4 cups.
I have something to say about Saka. Not about Saka. United States men's national team are 17 minutes in against El Salvador. It's goalless, but I'm a bit upset that Weston McKennie's still on the pitch. I mean, he's had a 20-minute run out. They should remove him.
The fact that we're not even remotely talking about United States football right now. Tell you all you need to know.
Hey, you know what? Leeds United American style had a good outing the last time they played. I think all 3 of the players. Yeah.
Also, Brendan Aronson found his level. Did he scoring against Granada?
Yeah, he did.
Lovely,
he scored.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Amazing. No, but seriously, lads, take McKennie off, please, because we've already lost 2 players in this international break. So,
yipes! Who did you lose? Oh, is Nanto out?
We've lost Nonto and Max Rover, our best centre back.
Oh, damn!
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna matter. So let them rest up for their. You give them a 2-week break. Let them rest up for whoever you play after Arsenal. just take it, and then move on. Take your medicine. So here we go. So as we're going to transition now into what Arsenal has left. I've been on this. We got to win every match up until the City match for me to feel really good about where we stand. And coming up next and going forward past that, you've got Leeds, Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton. 5 matches, and we've already won 6 now in a row. So for me, I guess that means 11 based on, I guess they changed the times around here, but so we've still got 5 more to make this 11 in a row. For me, I think we can win all 11, even though one of them is at
you're not even going to win past Liverpool. Saturday, let alone 11. What are you talking?
You just talked about not having.
Okay.
You're not gonna have Tyler Adams. You're not gonna have Nanto,
so what?
Rover.
So what?
And
what?
But you're gonna beat us, right? Okay, let's get into it. So Matt, all right, Matt, tell me the score this weekend then, because can we make Mr. Tom cry?
This score the weekend, the Arsenal. Are we at home or away?
We are home.
Ooh. The Arsenal will win the game on Saturday, 4-0.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Okay, Tony, Tony, how nice are you gonna be to Mr. Tom's lead?
Just a little nicer as I go 3-1.
Oh, you guys gonna get the score. That's probably an own goal or something ridiculous like that. But anyways, Lonzo?
I say 5-0. Granit Xhaka with a hat trick.
That's talking about rubbing it in.
I've always hated Alonso. And
then they might go, Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, Rob Holding can do that.
If Rob Holding gets to play, then you're definitely it's definitely over. If Rob Holding's playing, it's over.
Well, Rob Holding's a closer, so
yeah. We don't know if Saliba's back yet, so he might actually play no matter what. So
it's all right.
So you might get Holding. So maybe that's where that goal comes from.
No. Yeah, you're all gonna be upset. And I don't want my friends to be upset, but I think come Saturday night you're gonna be upset.
I have a feeling you're like, you know what? When you get upset, you get when your team loses.
He gets pissed.
He does. I can only imagine what Monday's show will be like. When
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be.
Yeah, he has 2 nights of WrestleMania between it.
So okay. So he'll be he'll make it through WrestleMania on Saturday night and then wake up Sunday morning in a pool of tears.
No, see, Assembled's showing the appropriate level of respect for a team that should have beat you in October.
What you keep going back to that? Why are you going back to
We didn't, right? Let's get that clear. We didn't, all right? But the fact of the matter is, you got out of Venom Road for the skin of your teeth. And at Emirates last year, you got out for the skin of your teeth as well, right? We're due. We've not beat you for 20 goddamn 19 years and 11 months. 20 goddamn years.
I'm going to go by consistency, and Arsenal's been consistently playing in a certain style that I don't expect us to struggle. You might make it tough, but all it takes is a couple of minutes, and the match could be over. So maybe you'll play good for like 70 minutes, but the score will be 3-0 for all of that. So, maybe that's what happens. Sorry.
We banged the most goals in out of the bottom half, not including that stuff.
The bottom half, you want to compare the bottom half?
No.
The bottom half.
No. You're all sitting there like, it's 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. Like, guys, come on now.
You guys are the best of the bottom half.
I'm just trying to figure out where the goals coming from over at Leeds. I mean, I hear Tom, but I'm just trying to figure out where the hell the goals coming from.
Rodrigo is gonna bang some in, hopefully.
What about your favorite Bamford? What's he gonna do?
don't get me started on him. But no. Actually, no. We've got to come together in difficult times like this. Bamford's going to get it done.
Yeah, Nanto's out, Big Gunner, so you gotta take his name off. Rodrigo might cause a problem, but they're missing Tyler Adams, which means their midfield should get run over. Unless, did you hear we saw that tweet that Partey set out today, or at least he didn't play. He was
of course, he set out. He know what's going on. He
said a small injury. That's why he said that.
Should small injury. He'll be ready Saturday. Shoot, small.
I hope so. I don't like them even bringing that up, even if it's fake. I don't like them bringing that up.
I've appropriated the words of a great philosopher.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Look,
yeah.
Mr. Tom.
Why is that bringing his name up? That's just... I'm going to bring up... Why? That's...
The what I like you, man. You're good.
I hate Thierry Henry.
TJ Warren enjoyed the show. Thanks for joining us.
He's done nothing to me. He's a nice lad. I'm sure he's a nice man, but his goal scoring record against Leeds is just bullying. That's all I'm going to say. Right? No. No.
Go ahead.
How many goals has he scored
against the words? Too many. I lost count. I started losing count around 2003. But okay. I took the words of a great philosopher named Scott Steiner. And
you got the hookup?
Well, if you hear me, I'm going to and I've changed the words around a little bit just to give a bit of an Arsenal Leeds flavour, because it is the biggest match on the show. Let's be fair, right? You're going to say it's Tottenham. It's not. It's the Leeds Arsenal. It's the Trip Derby. Okay. So, exactly. It's the Trip Derby.
Whenever you won, have you won in this Trip Derby since I've known you?
We won the last Trip. We won the last Trip Derby in May 2003. But
I didn't know you back then. I didn't know you.
No, well, I built a time machine and I was talking to you. No, anyway, no, right. Okay. You know how they say that all men are created equal, but you look at Firpo and you look at Saka and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another footballer, you get a 50-50 chance of winning, but Firpo's a genetic freak and not normal. So you got a 25% chance at best at beating Firpo. Then you add Odegaard to the mix, your chances of winning drastic go down. See, in this freeway at the Emirates, Saka's got a 33 1/3 chance of winning, but Firpo's got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because Odegaard knows he can't beat Firpo and he's not even going to try.
And how many times did the Earth come up? How many times did the Earth go around the axis?
You take your 33 1/3 chance minus Firpo's 25 chance, you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at the Emirates. But then you take Firpo's 75% chance of winning if they was to go 1-on-1, and you add 66 2/3% chances, and Firpo's got a 141 2/3% chance of winning at the Emirates. See, Saka, the numbers don't lie, and they spell
who's after Tom?
Somebody's
angry. Can make
Hey, holla if you hear me. I say holla if you hear me.
That's maths, baby.
That is what I feel about what you just wasted our time. You just wasted our time. I don't know, for like 2 minutes. That's all I heard was what.
I got a new one. If you know, you know.
Yeah, this is not good. You know what? I Mr. Tom, I hope you have a good weekend, but not between whatever is it 10:30.
Hey, Tom knows we all support leagues when they're not playing us, so he knows we just messing with him.
Yeah.
Now I know where my staff
10 to 11:30
Yeah,
Saturday.
we don't know the lead this week. This week is we're going to go with the home team.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not naive to the realities of the situation. I'm just having fun before it happens. All right.
So I don't know how this happened, but this is how I guess, is this amazing that Furpo? I don't
It's
know.
not all that surprising though.
Yeah. So they're playing El Salvador. Woof. Yeah, that is definitely 5 minutes we won't get back. Mr. Tom just wasted. I'm gonna have to scrub out my ears from listening to that nonsense. That was just terrible.
The maths added up perfectly.
The math makes
that math ain't mathing.
That was some of your best nonsense that you've ever written up, and you wrote it up and then you stole it.
If I didn't see Tom sitting there saying it, I would have thought it was a Mikel Arteta press conference.
Furpo is 60. Was it 75% winning chance? Yeah.
That was a lot of numbers.
Well, anyways, let's get past this.
41% chance winning.
Yeah. Oh, early on Saturday before we play, I think Liverpool. Do they welcome? Are they welcoming?
City.
And supposedly, City might be without Foden. I think Foden is out with appendectomy surgery, I believe. But Haaland pulled out of the Norway camp with a hamstring issue. Anybody think?
Bullshit. Bullshit. Hold on, let me bring it back. Let me bring it back right quick. Hold on, let me find it. Wait, hold on. Yeah, if you think I believe that Haaland
it's a bunch of bullshit, right?
Yeah, it's
a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
he's as injured as my maths makes sense.
Two scoops of bullshit, y'all. That's what it is. 2 scoops of bullshit. Does anybody on this panel truly think that man is not going to play against Liverpool?
There is no way.
Of course he is. He's been bought to play in that match.
Now the Phil Foden injury, I could kind of go okay. Because he's got to have surgery, so that's different, and he's got to get that appendix surgery, so I can understand. Haaland, come on, man, please.
Yeah.
We didn't have any injuries outside of just quote unquote.
Partey's the only one right now.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. How about it?
And you know what? Jorginho is brought in for these type. He's brought in for our cup matches, and Leeds is like a cup match for us, anyways. So we just bring in our B team. We're bringing our B team. We might even let Nketiah play, even on one leg.
Hey,
Nketiah would score as well.
Hey man, don't bring that name up on this panel.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I went there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
to. No one-legged things. Jerry.
Yeah. So look there. Haaland is as injured as much as Bamford is fit. That is true. That is true. Yes. You guys are ordering all these replicas, these old jerseys before we get the new one. Guess who? We were just talking about. Is this what you brought him up? Lolo de la Stoop. Yes, dangerous words, guy. I know. I was just kidding. It's Mr. Tom. We are doing good up here, I believe. We're doing good. Everybody's doing good.
Except for my eyes, everything's good.
Except for Tony's eyes, who got jabbed with like some needle, I think, right?
Yeah.
Tony is. Yeah. No, I another 3 points is all I want. Another win. They're not going to all be pretty. This one should be hopefully quick and fast. Let's just make it quick and fast.
You're not getting another win. All right, stop.
We're not getting another win for the rest of the season.
You're not getting another win. I did not say that, did I? Did not say that.
What did you say?
I said you're not getting a win on Saturday. Did not say
Saturday.
You did not say
how many games you got left? Sorry, how many games you got left?
10 matches.
10 games? You know what? 10. I will happily have you win the final 9 games. No problem. And I will actively sit here on this show, and when you all say we need a win, I'll be like, I hope you get a win, and it'll be great. However, not this Saturday.
Yeah, not this Saturday. All right. Chris Nix has joined us. Welcome to the show. He's saying Tony looks like a boss. So yeah, yeah.
He's the boss.
Boss hog.
He's the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, boss. Boys, them team boys, them don't go trip boys.
Oh, he's watching the game. I'm hoping they play well, but then again, they might have wasted all their, as they say, wasted all their bullets in the last match. 7 goals is a lot.
Quick update: 34th minute, still goalless, and Weston McKennie's still on the field. So.
Yeah, I think they're just trying. You know what? I think they just need a draw to make it to whatever the next round or the finals or whatever it is. So I don't think they really are going out there to get a big time win. So
since we talk about United States, let's talk about this Florian Balogun, man.
Oh, he wants to go to. You know what? I keep hearing. Here we go. I keep hearing this. Why don't let him wait and see what England's going to do? I'm like,
if England's going to do something, they should have did it this past 2 weeks. That would have been perfect for him to play. Would have been these past 2 weeks. Gareth Southgate is an absolute fool. He's an absolute fool. And here's a gentleman who is sitting at the top of the scoring charts over in France. I don't care if it's the Home Depot League or whatever you want to call it. He is at the top of the table of scoring. This man should have been playing for England or for somebody. Hell, we should have been playing him this week. It's absolutely a disgrace that this gentleman is not playing ball anywhere. And not only that, we need to keep him at Arsenal. Yeah. That needs to be brought up. He needs to be at Arsenal. Nketiah, hey man, we appreciate you, man, but we gotta, as Curtis Shaw said this morning, you gotta go with the flow. And I'm
man, it's not that easy, man. You can't get rid of Nketiah off the bat, you know. That's just
if I told you could improve on your players, you would do that, right?
Right, but
or you can get a young and up and coming athlete that you can bring in, right? Those are the 2 options you have. Flo Balogun is, for me, a young talent. Not only that, but he led at one point the league, right?
Yeah, but
he led that for a week or 2. He's still sitting top 3 behind Mbappe and is it Jonathan Davis? I think by 1 goal.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I mean, what more do you want out of this? This is what a loan is supposed to look like. 1, and 2. This is what a young talented striker looks like, and you don't have to go out and buy one.
Gary, the word is prolific. I mean, this man is going head to head with Mbappe and Lionel Messi. Now let's just all right, devil's advocate. Let's drop Nketiah over in the French league. I mean, do y'all think we're gonna see these numbers from Nketiah?
Nah, 40. It's cool.
I mean, honestly, I understand, Lonzo. I understand that because he's here, and you just can't just put him out in the street. But we have had how many years of this, Tony, Gary? How many years of this have we had? We've seen this. The math ain't mathing on this. We've seen this. We have a track record.
We already wasted a year of his career.
I really believe had they not gave him the $100,000 and he was on a 2-year deal, they probably would move him on. Do I honestly think they'll get rid of him this summer? No, they're probably not going. It would shock me. It would shock me.
This worked out just like the Saliba. We wanted Saliba to come in and play the year that he went back to France and actually shined for them. Comes back and look where he is. Once again, we're like, well, who's going to be our third striker? Right, and we don't even go out and get one. Right, we didn't go out there and get a third striker. So all right, so Nketiah is the man, right? So who's behind him? All right, we don't do that. All right, Balogun goes out, shines. So now this is two times in a row, a loan that could have probably stayed, but you say, you know what? No, we're gonna push him out, give him some time. Goes out there, performs. What? This is what it looks like when the loan works out. So you bring him back, he plays. He gets to play now. I don't know what more do you need to see from him, because if this wasn't Flo Balogun, it was another young up and coming striker, we'll probably look at him easily and go get him. We've done it before. I mean, Dewior came out of nowhere, right? Nobody knows who he is, but if you can find a Dewior and then you have a Balogun already in house, I don't know how easy it has to be.
I mean, the amount of money that would be saved, Gary, on just bringing him back, or even if they just said, you know what, another loan deal. That's like you said. This is what you want to see. You want to see a player go out on loan, do the business, and come back ready to go. Honestly, this is what we should have done with Nketiah some years ago. We should have.
We should have sold him and loaned out Balogun's what I would have done, but.
We have to bring Florham. We got to bring this guy back, man. I do not want to see another Serge Gnabry situation where we let a player walk away. He turns out to be a world beater, and then here we are whining and crying and being linked to him every transfer.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is what I believe kind of what Lolo's saying here. If Saliba is the blueprint of how you want your loans to work, then isn't Balogun? I don't know what and Nketiah can stay, but he's their third striker. If what we're seeing, if we continue to see Balogun trend the way he is, I mean, I don't know what you think, Alonzo, but I believe Balogun is a better footballer going forward.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I don't want Balogun back. I do want her back, but this is Arsenal's fault for trying to keep Eddie to stay whenever he has done nothing but not score enough goals. That's the problem I have. And the problem is that we're stuck with him. You can't just sell him right then and there because he costs too much. The only way Nketiah goes out is on loan, which I think all parties will be wanting to do because he wants to play. But he can't get on this team currently and expect miracles from him because he just doesn't have it right now. So I think the best thing for Eddie is to be sent on loan so he could play and use Balogun as an example on how loans should work.
Yep. No, because this is the comment here. We always talk about Nketiah and what he could give us, but we never see it. And like I said, I think I've said this multiple times. He gives us, what does he give us? What is he giving us that we don't get from any of, what does he give us that we don't get from Jesus, Trossard, Martinelli? Who else can we play up front there, right? What does he give us that we can't get? Even I think Saka could play up there and give us more than Nketiah if he had to. You know what I mean? That's where I think we are. So right now he's potentially, could be our third striker if you really thought about it, because you could put Martinelli there and I believe he'll perform just as well, if not better. Definitely Trossard and Jesus. Now again, young player gives you something totally different than what we get from Nketiah, totally different from what you get from Trossard and Martinelli.
Gary, Eddie Nketiah as a player should be looking to be fighting for full-time play. He should be, knocking down the door. He should be complaining about it. He's in his prime. He's in his footballing prime, and to be content with being a third striker is absolutely maddening. That tells me a lot about him. $100,000 to be the third string striker, brother. Y'all know how I feel about Raw Holden. It's unacceptable as a player. I'll take that. He should be trying to play on a daily basis. I really think this $100,000 deal situation is just it's really a mess, and I'm pretty sure we'll talk about Odegaard in a minute. which I really don't have any knocks on that deal. But I just think that this whole Eddie and Nketiah thing was just handled wrong. I really think we should have re-upped him for maybe a year or two at best. Maybe took his wages up 20,000 from what it was, and then you probably could have moved on from it without a bigger problem. And that's a problem that and I'm not gonna get into this tonight, but that's just a problem I have when it comes with Eddie and his transfer policies and how he handles business. Is that we end up on these deals where we're probably gonna have to take the hit. We're probably gonna have to pay half of this and then ship him out of here. Or pay some form of at least 20% of this and to get him out the door. Which we could have probably sold him, made a little something on him, because I'm sure he would do well at Fulham or Palace or some some of these other teams, Wolves or somewhere. Well, let's just be frank, he's just not Arsenal. What we need, man, we're getting ready. I want people to understand we are getting ready for the Champions League next year. Eddie Nketiah is not going down to the Bernabeu and drop 12 goals. I'm not realistic. I'll be realistic. He's not dropping 3 goals in a 2-legged tie at the Bernabeu. It's just not going to happen. And we have to face the reality that true enough, he did a decent job there when we needed him. But Gary, week after week, you would come in here and what would you say? We gotta get something from somewhere. We gotta get something from somewhere. We weren't getting it. We were trying to get blood from a turnip.
True.
Matt,
say hi to Ian before we keep going, but go ahead. Yeah. Like I said, I hear. I know that it always sounds like slander, but I just feel like we are going in a different direction. This is, as we said, this is a totally different Arsenal team than what we've been in the past. This is a totally different team now. What used to work, what doesn't work now. Like Tierney used to work, and now we're seeing it doesn't work unless Arteta changes the way he plays, and he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to play a more defensive style with his fullback, right? Or else Tierney doesn't fit in. Tierney will try, but it doesn't equal Zinchenko. And if you're gonna have a player with the quality of a Tierney, he needs to start, and he's not going to start for Arsenal. He's more a third he's more a third option for us because of the way we want to play. So I think it will be. I think it'll be tough for Nketiah to be the guy for us. And he says he needs minutes to play, and he's shown that when he gets the minutes, he can play. But he got lots of minutes, and eventually the things he said he was going to do didn't happen. So I think he's a good third option off the bench, but not a second for us. Not if we're going to have to deal with injuries. I mean, luckily we've got a Trossard there, but I think we still need depth up front. So
I don't even think he's a third option.
Well, third meaning that he doesn't play. When he'll start in cup games, but he's not going to start in like 10 straight matches, right? You think about it, he played in like 10 straight matches, and he started off really strong, and then when we needed him to step up, like he's been playing for a while, it kind of just disappeared, and then teams figured us out, right? They just basically doubled and tripled our wings, and he wasn't a presence anymore. Trossard comes in. The first thing he does is he opens up that middle for us. Now he will come back, get the ball, and do things with it that Nketiah can't do. And he's not as strong in the middle there, I believe. If you're going to be a man in the air, he can make a header, but I don't think he's strong enough. He's not a big strong striker in the middle there either, who you just put the ball to him and he'll bring it down, right? So I do want him to do well, but I just think we are moving in a different direction than he is.
Trossard's more clinical too as well.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything? Nketiah shouldn't be an option. He's probably a nice guy, just not Arsenal standard. No, you know what? Arteta loves the guy. He wants him to be on the team, but like I said, third is the best I can see for him. So, you got anything else, Lonzo? I know you were his friend, or you seem like you want to be you're back in Eddie. I know Mr. Tom is.
No, I just want A to do well. I think he's unlucky as well to get not get as much goals because he came close a couple of times. He's not the one to give up. He has a good work rate, but unfortunately, he hasn't brought in the goals like we need him to, and so I think that the third striker he can get him cup games and big cup games and early FA Cup games. It just what he could do now, and to do, and like Dave's gonna say, yeah, he was good, and since his absence, he scored some good goals against United, and others as well. So it's not all bad, but we need more effort from him and more constant effort from him.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think Nketiah's match against Manchester United should be enough to attract someone that he does have some talent, and there you go. You can use that as his tape if you're selling him, right? So people always go back to that match and say the two goals that he scored in that one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But Kenny just missed a sitter, Mr. Tom.
Good.
So,
Good. Take him off because he's doing shit, obviously. Remove him. Hook him. Take him off. Whatever you call it.
And he also do shit against on Saturday too, Tom. So
I don't care what he does on Sunday. I don't care. He can do whatever he wants on Sunday. He can go walk his little dog in the park. I don't give a shit what he does on Sunday. But on Saturday, he's going to need to have his working boots on.
Okay, Tom. Don't get your hopes up, man.
I'm gonna get those box of tissues sent to you, Mr. Tom, and some extra strong Coca-Cola, so you can or Pepsi, whatever you drink, so you can be a little bit cheery.
Listen, as long as we beat Crystal Palace, and then Nottingham Forest in our next 2 games after that, whatever happens, happens.
Gary, you got some crisps.
Yeah. Does he have crisps? Do you have crisps? It is getting close to that hour mark.
I do have crisps, right? And I was thinking, what can I get to mark the occasion? Well, because I know we're going to have 4 salty individuals on Saturday night because of Leeds' victory, right?
Hey, fellas, just bring our tissues. Bring your tissues on Monday for Mr. Tom. He is going to need it.
We have 4 salty individuals, so we're going with Lay's oven baked salted.
Salted chips. What's the difference between salted and just regular crisps?
They double down on salt.
They double. I didn't double down.
A special add a hint of blood pressure.
Salted crisps. Aren't they already salted? I don't get it.
They added on an Arsenal level of salt.
Oh God!
You're in trouble, man. Yeah. I'm sorry. What's going to happen to you on Saturday?
6.6 out of 10.
Wow, these guys are going after you, Lonzo. I'm trying to talk about your man, Martin Truex. How do you say that?
Yeah.
Truex Jr.
DJ,
and Khloe Kardashian.
I got there first. No take backs. I got there first. I'll beat you to it, bro.
I don't know. $25 million for Nketiah. I don't know.
What are you talking about? Khloe Kardashian.
I don't know. Maybe did you? I don't know that one.
Weirdo.
Oh, oven baked. They're healthy, so they are healthy in terms of the way they were prepared, but they've been salted, double salted, essentially. Yeah, I mean that's the one thing that Arsenal will have hopefully this summer is they will hopefully have the ability to sell a lot of their players, right? Because I think what's his name? Mahrez is that? Nketiah, they could sell Nketiah, but definitely I think Savage could be sold.
Large. I think the Congo.
Lukonga, I'm not sure about that because he's started strong, but he's been fading of late, I think.
Yeah, Tavares, he definitely needs to be moved on.
Yeah.
Rich Nelson. Adrian Niles.
Yeah, he needs to be moved on.
Yeah. I'm disappointed in him because he had a position with Arsenal, and he didn't want it. So I don't get it. I get the wanting to play in a particular position, but when you have a spot for you lined up and you don't want it, there you go. But we've moved on anyways. If Tierney's not gonna make it, I can't see Maitland-Niles making it either as a fullback. So, Mr. Tom, do we get a little ranking before we move on here?
6.78 out of 10.
Yeah, that sounds like that's a pretty low score.
Well, no, they're not. They're perfectly fine. But let's be fair. They're essentially ready salted crisps. I mean, by definition, they're bang average.
Yeah. So here you had it here, folks. You heard it here, folks. So Arsenal has Leeds. Like I said, Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton, and then before they have that big away match at the Etihad. So, like I said, 15 more points. I like to see that happen. 55 points gets us up to 84 points by the time we play City, no matter what they do. Best case scenario for them is they'll be 79 if they win all their matches. I think, 79, I think, at that point.
No, you're going to win the title. There's no need.
And I think it's 94. If we get 94 points, we win the league. I think it's 90. Yeah, I think it's 94 because the best they can do is 93. So if you're playing the numbers game,
even if they beat you,
we just need them to drop like 2 games, man. If they drop 2 games and we win 2, then it's pretty much set. As long as something stupid don't happen. And Ketty started playing, starting striker, stuff.
Jesus, man.
We can't have April and May. We had it last season.
Yeah, that's if I was Arteta, that's what I would just replay every week. I would just show the Amazon documentary over and over till it get in their head. That don't blow it.
Yeah, no, you know what, they have been playing well in most matches, and they've shown resiliency in most matches. So they're going to have to do that because teams are going to come at the. I mean, I think Leeds is going to be hurting, but it shouldn't matter. How good they play. We're a better squad. We should be able to get the win. Yeah, if Liverpool win on Saturday, that's going to be a really strong case for us, especially if we get the 3 points against Leeds.
Other than the table and the money you've spent, there's no proof that you're better than Leeds.
Other than the table, the wins that we have, the players that we have, the stadium that we have, the fans that we have, the scores that we've put on the table. What else?
The fans
other than all of that?
What?
Other than all of that stuff?
The fans that you have.
Yeah, we have good fans. Yes, the fans. Yeah.
You do not have good fans.
We have good fans.
You have a lot of fans. You do not have good fans. And deep down,
we are not. I just saw the list. We are not top 2 hated. All right.
Who are the top 2 hated?
Well, I think one is Manchester United. I think the next one, I believe, was either Liverpool or that team. I can't remember. But we're not in the top 2 or 3. So there you go.
All right. Listen.
I think people think we're more. People think if people hate us, it's because they think most of our fans are deluded, right? And dreamers, right? Not because they're donkeys or something like that, and you really can't stand them, right? That's why they hate us. They hated us when we said Saka is a next up and coming star. Guess what he is?
Hate you for that. He's very good.
No, yes, they did. They said, "Well, look at Foden." Right? Even the media said Foden was the better player.
Why can't both things be true?
But I'm just telling you what happened. I'm telling you, and where we are today. Just telling you what happened and where we are today. Are they going to complain if they don't win the league with a record number of points? What?
Arsenal fans like to complain.
Yeah. If we win the league, I don't think so. I don't think. Oh, damn it, we didn't get 99. Whatever.
You are going to win the league. Of course, you're going to win the league.
It's not there. It's not guaranteed just yet.
You play once a week from now until like the end of May, right? And Man City play twice a week and in a different competition that they will prioritise.
Yeah, what is it? Tuchel they have
It
to
could
play
not be
against?
more perfect for you. Could not be
That's
more perfect.
until it's done and it's not done. Until it's done,
No,
it's
that's
not
true.
done.
That's true. Of course, that's true. But I think you'll do it.
Yeah.
If you don't, it will be. If you don't, it will be one of the biggest title overturnings since like Newcastle with that.
How can that be?
Lead.
It's a 5-point lead. How is a 5-point lead a big like collapse against what would some say the best
You've had
team
8-point leads?
No. If they don't,
we're not even entertaining this. We're not even entertaining this. We're not even going down this road. We're gonna win this game on Saturday, and
then you're gonna cry, Mr. Tom.
We're gonna keep this train rolling.
Depends on the outcome. If you win the game, you dominate the game. I'm gonna come on it. I'll tell you right now. I will come here on Monday and I will golf clap you and go, well done. You deserve to win the game and you won the game.
Were you saying we are top of the league with us?
No, we're not joining in with that because that's just silly. But I will bop along to the tune like I usually do.
Oh man, yeah. No, Like I mean, I've been saying this all along.
When you beat us last year, this time last year, when you beat us 2-1, I came on this show and I said you on the bounce feed you deserve to win.
You did say that.
Anger.
There was none.
There was no anger.
None at all.
It was a fact, right?
Yeah.
I was disappointed at Ellen Road because I felt we should have won the game.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, and you came in, and we that's back when we would have our sob stories. We have Tom would have the Tony would have the liquor out, and we'd be drinking our sorrows away, watching this team. Oh, what a difference a year makes. Right, look, right on cue.
I hear you. I mean, there's a lot of fans. I'm not part of those fans that they hate. I think so. I don't know. Maybe I am.
Why have I been humbled? I never played for Leeds.
Yeah, as Pink Cushion, as Ian says here, you got to say it right. It's United. All right. Don't forget that.
We know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although when you're talking about Leeds in comparison with another team, that are also United, then it has to be said.
I hear that. I hear you. Anything else you want to chat about? There was, I did put a little list together of things that have come up, but I think we might have touched pretty much a lot of that stuff already. Oh, that's right. So in July in Washington D.C., Arsenal will be visiting to play the MLS All-Stars. So I was in a meeting, so I missed my opportunity to buy a ticket. I don't know.
Oh, the tickets went on sale?
Yeah, they went on sale.
Damn it! I didn't know that. I knew they were going on sale that early.
So I think they go back on sale again. I think either tomorrow or Wednesday. I can't remember if it's tomorrow. I think it might be tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. The tickets looked expensive, but I guess they were always going to be expensive. So let's see how that all works out. So yeah, it was just it was pre-sale, but I wanted to actually get in on that just to do it, but I had a meeting that went pretty much from the time the tickets went on sale to by the time I got home, I forgot all about it. So, there's a ticket release on Wednesday. That's what it is. Oh, tomorrow, Wednesday. So yeah, so you got to check that out on Ticketmaster. So I at least want to get the tickets just so I can have them in my hand just in case. And then I hopefully should be able to go to that. That'd be a good trip. See Arsenal again. So we are coming on, and it's about 70 minutes now. We've been chatting it up here. Yeah, as Pink Cushion says here, Ian.
Yeah, I'm not. I love Arsenal. I'm not paying $300 to go watch them play the MLS.
Oh, 300. I don't know if it's 300. I thought it might.
300.
350. I'm looking at 358,
300. For 300, I'd expect Arteta to valet my car for me.
Yeah, no, we're not doing
hell.
that. No.
Well, you know what? I went and saw the North London Derby, and I paid a lot more than that. So,
Well, but that's the North London Derby. That's different, man.
yeah. So
You pay for that. You know, you pay. Yeah, you pay for that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pay to watch them scrub up on Tallis Wagner and all them dudes, man. Yeah, you talking about, man?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah,
Don't read this out. Don't read this out.
It Stan's talking it out. He's telling you where you stand, Mr. Tom. You're lucky to get a seat in the outside room, much less in the big room. Oh, so it's 180 including fees.
Well, I guess they do Ticketmaster's up to the old game, you know, shenanigans. Yeah.
I hate
Ticketmaster likes profit.
30% of the ticket, basically.
Yeah.
Then they sell the resale tickets.
Stan, I don't know what this Love Unlimited thing is.
It's music. They're talking about music.
You talking about Barry White?
Barry White?
I think
it was a discussion that came out on the Full Nelson podcast last Wednesday.
Yeah, so as we are chatting it up here about that. Yeah, for those who want to, you should check out the Full Nelson podcast. Wednesdays and Saturdays when there is a big show. Check it out.
It's a big week for the show because on Wednesday we're doing our WrestleMania preview, where I guess whoever comes on is going to pick who they think is going to win, and then on Saturday night, and then Saturday night we'll be doing night one, and then obviously Sunday night, night two. Acknowledge the champ.
Cool. And since we did Stan to join us, for those who don't know, to check out the Goona Shack on Etsy. He's selling some really nice stuff. Even stuff like this. So you should check that out. And
Gary, I want to throw this out there that this Friday, we be joining the good brother TJ and my brother Oregon Guna, as we'll be talking this Friday. I'm gonna let him drop the information in the chat there. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna be talking about this game on Saturday and how important it is. Because every game for the rest of the season is a cup final.
There you go. So check out
but
also check out the Southern Guna. This TJ. And for those who didn't know, Tony is still looking to get some power added to his chair. So if you have
I'm surprised they even let TJ in here, let alone go on his show.
Hey, if Tony was in Georgia today, he could have got a lot of electricity from all this lightning we had today. I mean, shit, bro. I mean, it was fireworks today. Yeah, you could have went back. Hey, Tony, you could have went back to the future. They're here in Georgia today.
Get my damn leg back.
Yeah.
I was in the clock in. I was in the clock in for the match. Really nice. So I think it was Partey's shot that I saw that came at me.
So he ducked out away.
Yeah, I was high up, so I was in a corner. Strange games and things. I don't know what that is, but Barry White wrote "Do the Banana Split." Ooh, did not know that. Oh, Love Unlimited, the orchestra. Oh, that was his orchestra. All right.
Barry White, yeah.
I didn't. You know what? I should have done that. I did go see Barry White years ago. Theme from King Kong, both instrumental. I don't know about that. So let's as they said, TJ has his show on Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Check it out. Newcomer to the podcasting game, I believe. Before we get out of here, we do have
But can we just
Oh, you know what? Here we go. I'm
Something's
gonna
returning.
put this out there. Do not. That's all I'm gonna say. And you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Do not.
Don't come out here with this fifth division Polish league question.
No, this is a legitimate question, all right?
And no asking us about no 8th division USL type question.
No, this is England, all right? This is in England, all right? Right, in 2004, 2005, Coca-Cola sponsored the EFL, the Championship League 1 and League 2. They did a promotion where basically, if all the clubs, all 72 clubs in the EFL, the 3 divisions below the Premier League, scored a combined 4,500 goals in the 2004-2005 season, they would all be given £1 million to be divided up between them to buy a footballer, which is obviously quite a bit of money for the lower league clubs. How many goals did they actually combine to score?
I'm gonna go like 2,500.
4,208.
I'm gonna go $1.
He's got everybody's over. Lonzo, what number you got?
We're gonna say Tony was right. Fuck it.
I'm going Price is Right. $1.
5,006.
5,006.
Okay.
I will go in 3,900. 3,900.
Ian's got 3,000. Stan's got a gazillion because it's a high scoring leagues.
The actual answer is the Championship had 1,342. League 1 had 1,551. And League 2 had 1,347, totaling up at 4,240. Tony had 4,000 and what was it?
208.
4,000. So Tony was out by 32. Congratulations, Tony. Very impressive.
Arsenal Misfit had it right as well. So there you go. And somehow I don't know what this means from Ian. 100 leaders.
Arsenal Misfit also went to Wikipedia and typed in EFL 2004-2005 season and totaled up all the goals.
Yeah, the symbol says, "Who cares? We're in the Premiership. Even you're in the Premiership." Yeah, but that was the question of the show from the one Mr. Tom. And so we are going to head out of here and let everybody have their say before we get out of this one. So we'll start with Lonzo here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Gary. Good to see you, Matt, Tony, Tom. Yeah, looking forward to Saturday. Sorry. Hope Arsenal smash Leeds. So I go to work happy and not sad. Anyways, I hope that everyone has a good night, good Monday, and rest of the week. Talk to you soon. Bye.
True. Mr. Tom.
Well, okay. Thank you, everyone, for supporting the show. I hope everyone's health is good and improving if it's not. Thank you to everyone that supports the show and comes on, especially the people in England that come on to support it at a silly time. I hope all your teams lose at the weekend, apart from Pink Cushions, obviously, because he supports the same team as me. Yeah. Happy Christmas, happy Easter, happy Hanukkah. Have a crazy Kwanzaa. And, good luck. You're going to need it.
Oh.
We don't need luck. We got Furpo.
Oh, there you go. And Mr. And then one Tony Turner. Say good night to the
sorry,
people.
I spent half the show rubbing my eyes, but burning from the injections I had. Come see me and Tom on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Covering WrestleMania. It should be putting Tom in a good mood after Leeds lose.
Say good night, Tony.
Good night, Tony.
And Matt, before last but not least.
Simple. We need a win on Saturday. We've got to come back right where we left off at. We need to keep that momentum so that we can stay at the top of the league. and I want to send a special prayers and out to the families in Nashville for what happened today. So,
oh man,
yeah.
I missed that. I have not.
Oh God, it's awful.
It's craziness happening in this world. So
Yeah.
yes, whatever they need, hopefully they get it. And once again, thank you again for joining us. And I didn't even get to say it today, but Mr. Tom, there are levels to this Arsenal thing you would not understand.
No. You missed your chance.
I did miss my window. I missed my window. It didn't even need to come up.
You know what the first level is, man? Top of the league. Say we are.
Top of the league. Said we are top of the league. All right, people. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Champ.
What? Oh, we'll be back on Monday.
Acknowledge Arsenal. Acknowledge Arsenal.
You know what? You know what, Mr. Tom. You know what? This is all I can think of. This is what's going to be in my ears every time we score. Finish them. That's all I'm going to be thinking about every time we score. No, but thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you all, everybody, for joining us. You're going to do a watch along for the rest of United Men's? Yeah. Oh.
What channel is that game on, man?
I thought it was on Fox, but I don't know.
Okay. It's on Paramount Plus, I think.
Oh, Paramount Plus.
I'm watching it now.
Right. All right, everybody. We will see you again. Thanks for joining us. We'll do this next Monday. Hopefully it's another Arsenal 3 points. Hopefully it's a big win for us so we can get going because we have Liverpool coming up next. As I like to say, life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride. And we'll see you guys on the next one. And enjoy and have a good night. And as Matt says, how do you say it?
We are top of the league.
Top of the league. Hey!
Top of the league. We are top of the league.